Hey there everyone, it's Lucinda Ray, and I'm really happy first of all that you're here and you're showing up for this 12 days of light divine art. And welcome to my space. Right now I'm in my living room and my art studio is right next to me, and we have one of my first piece of art here today, and I have a rose and I have my cup of tea and a little cookie. I just want to welcome you into this journey with me. It's going to be a very organic sharing of my art over the next 12 days. I don't know if you can see up here, it's a little bright. It's 12 candles lit, one for each day. And I really set the intention to have this be a very inspirational 12 days for both of us, you and I, who's watching, and to also share about my art and my process since I'm getting more visible in my art, and I'm sharing more about my art, which has been such a important part of my entire life, yet I've been sort of, it's just me and my art in my studio. So I'm allowing myself to be visible in that and share that with you as part of my life and part of my path as an artist. And it's been so enjoyable to create for others and create visual brands and websites and photography that really lights up someone's world and business. And my art is really my gift to myself and my gift with the light divine, which is why I'm calling this light divine. And it's really my gift to, as an expression, as a child of the divine, to share with the world. So I often have visions for my art, inspiration. There's different ways that my art comes through, often in a combination of prayer and meditation. I will get a vision or an inspiration and I just have to paint it. So I'm going to dive in and talk about this piece in a little bit and tell you a little bit more. Today, November 1st, is All Saints Day, also Samhain, and a lot of other holy days for people that people are celebrating. It's also the new moon. So I'm just really honored to be kicking this off and sharing with my art in this new way, one piece a day, and sharing with you all to hopefully bring some more light to your world. I will say a prayer on this video today, and you can join with me in prayer and talk about Mother Mary, who we have here. So we'll just dive in and talk about this. Like I said, it's organic, and we're gonna move through these pieces together, one per day for 12 days, and share tea. So I welcome you to bring a cup of your favorite beverage. I'm having Tulsi Rose tea today, and I have my rose here. It's very symbolic of Mother Mary for me. Yeah, so this piece is called Mother Mary's Love. And I painted her about a year ago, yeah, in December of 2015 actually. Painted her actually the day before and the day of Christmas Day. And it was one of the first experiences I've had with her. And I say experience because it really is an experience to paint a saint into being, to really call upon her presence, which I do in prayer now, and get acquainted with such a beautiful light bearer. And even if they're passed on, they're really here connected, and we can really connect with that energy of the saint from different lineages and different saints, light bearers, masters, sages that we want to connect with, that is resonant to our hearts and our soul's path. So Mother Mary is a new one for me, and I was raised Christian. I do not claim that I am that or anything, except I want to bear as much light as possible in this life. And so I'm connecting to her virtue of compassion and divine love and forgiveness and mercy that is right here for all of us, that is right here to access within our hearts all the time, that we may open our hearts and really express that out into the world as compassion, as mercy, as love into this world. No matter what we're going through, we are able to access that through the light, through the divine, right here within ourselves. So that was what when she painted through me, sometimes I say, because they really come through. And I look at her, she actually adorns my, this is a the mantle of my fireplace that you might see in the background. Facebook Live is such a tight crop. But I'll come over here and actually show you her size. She's 3 foot by 4 foot. And yeah, let's do that first. Come on over. So she's, you know, I'm right here aligned with her. She's quite stunning, quite a large piece, and I feel really blessed right now. She's been up here on my hearth above my fireplace, and she's really quite the presence. And I look at her and I feel so grateful that she came through and I was able to paint her, and then she gets to be in my home. You know, I call my art Light Divine because I really want to be in service of the light in this life. And so one of the ways I'm in service is to bring these visions that I know are inspired from this higher place through into the visual realm. Really, a lot of my life has been about the visual realm and expressing, you know, the divine feminine into the visual realm as art, as the visual, as beauty, so that we can see it and perceive that and open our hearts to really connect to the light that is right here within us. So yeah, Mother Mary's love. Yeah, it came through last year, as I mentioned, and she is really, you know, for all of us to embody that love and that presence within our lives. And as we connect to Divine Mother's presence in our life, we know that this archetype of Mother Mary is close to each of our hearts, for each of us to connect to those virtues within us. So, yeah, so that's a little bit about that. What I wanted to mention was I paint the higher consciousness that I can really, my goal, even though I know I've been wanted to be an artist, lots of thought, wanted to be an artist since I was very young. I think I was like 8 when I want to be an artist when I grow up. It's really always been about expressing the divine feminine, and I used to sketch like little eyes, and my favorite part was the light that was reflecting in the eyes. And so I'd sketch these eyes, and it was really like this presence that I've come to know as the divine feminine and Divine Mother that was looking back to me, that was a really soul presence, connecting with my soul. And it was really this longing to connect to something that was so beyond me that it's taken a lifetime to understand more of it, and I have so much to understand about that which is, way beyond us, that which is the divine, and to really want to connect to that in the visual form. So all this feeling of what that is, I would sketch it. So one of my favorite things to paint is the anointed woman, which Mother Mary here is. She's a anointed woman, just like so many of us, whether you're a man or a woman, are wanting to connect to that light, to touch the light, to touch God within, and to get to the states of higher consciousness that Mother Mary must have been in, and to bring through what many people call the Son of God, and a Messiah of Jesus. And so it's all about our journeys of what we want to do, how we want to be as light bearers, as white lighters in this world. And as we go along our path, we need the inspiration in our life. So the visual realm is really a way that I am in such joy and honored to bring through, is to be able to have a piece of art in your home that is connected to that consciousness. And I really, I love feeling her presence, honestly, in my living room. I walk in here and I immediately connect to her love and her presence. So that's really part of my mission as an artist, is to paint as much as I can to get this presence into more homes. Like, my recent vision is millions of homes, whether it's prints, originals, and I'm just thrilled to be able to do this and to paint more and to do this work. So thanks for hearing all that. Yeah, so recently I did an art show September 1st at my friend's restaurant in Santa Barbara. It was my first art show ever, actually, and I was sort of surprised that was my first art show. It was just a quiet little event, but I was able to get a lot of my art together and take it down to Santa Barbara and to show it. And the few but precious people that came really reflect back to me of how I'm here to bring that beauty and that light into the world, and how heart-opening that is, so people can connect to these higher places of consciousness within themselves. It's really a doorway to perceive that. So I was inspired to do another Mother Mary piece. I don't know if you saw her, but she was on birch and she had a gold leaf halo around it. She's into a very loving home right now and in Santa Barbara. And I heard this voice that I knew was Mother Mary. And when I was putting the gold leaf around her head, her halo, her, the light of the divine around her, I heard a voice say, it's time to be a full-time artist. And I haven't shared this much with people, but I've been contemplating what that means. Well, does that mean I don't do websites and branding anymore? My 17 years of doing that. I'm still obviously contemplating that, but really to allow myself to be visible as an artist of the light divine, and really allowing for myself to be as an artist in all the work that I do in life, and waking up in the morning and creating my own masterpiece of my own day. So the other amazing piece of that was within the week, I hadn't even, that same night, I posted the photo of her gold. I had someone reach out to me wanting to buy that for his partner, buy the piece. So that was my first original sold. And since then, I went on the 30 days painting journey, if any of you caught that. It was really amazing, and such a great practice of being disciplined in my art and really allowing myself to be seen, but also allowing myself to be in the discipline of creating art every day and not letting something else take priority or more importance, or I could do a paint, or I could do the dishes, or I could spend this time cleaning out the garage, or whatever thought that I had. It was really allowing myself to have that priority and that honoring space for my art. So anyways, that's led into this, and so it's 12 days of sharing one unique piece. So Mother Mary is here today, and yeah, it's a little bit about my process. I'm gonna post links. She is available if you're in love with her. She's available for purchase. I really love her in my home, but if there's someone that is meant to be in their home, someone I love told me that I can always paint more. So there you go. She's available for prints and things as well, and I'll post the links below this video when I'm complete here. I wanted to say a prayer to really honor the saints and sages today, whatever you're celebrating, whatever holy day. I know this is All Saints Day as well, and so Mother Mary has been important in my life, so let's just offer up a short prayer, and feel free and receive this as you will. Know the light within you that resonates with you, and I just encourage everyone to connect to a saint or a master that really resonates for them. And sometimes it shifts in life. Sometimes we have archetypes or masters or presences or angels come to us in different forms that we are able to receive messages from, and we're able to receive the next level of guidance. So just offer this prayer from my heart to yours. So thank you to all the saints today. Thank you to all the sages and all the beloved ones. We are so grateful for your presence in our lives. We are so grateful for your exemplary mastery, your presence of shining the light divine so brightly. Help us to be more like you. Thank you, Mother Mary. Thank you for your blessings in so many of our lives. You as the most iconic face of the Divine Feminine. You as the one that shines across the world and connects to the hearts of so many. Thank you for your presence that is alive right here, right now. That we may receive your love, we may receive your presence right here within our own hearts, to awaken right now in our own lives what it is that we need to move into, what we need to bring more compassion to, any relationships that we need to release or embrace or move into within ourselves, within others, within our family members, within our spouses. However it is, may we open to receive more of your love, more of your light into our lives. Please bless all the people right here listening to this prayer with all this compassion, all this mercy, all this forgiveness. Let all these hearts be forgiven, and let each person that's here with us today on this video forgive right now anyone that has ever hurt them, and help them to forgive themselves for anyone that they have ever hurt. Let us all be forgiven right now, and let more light, divine, more of your presence shine right here within our hearts, as compassion, as love, as mercy. We thank you so much, the Divine Feminine, Divine Mother, Mother Mary, and all the amazing saints and sages right here that we can connect to. We love you, and we thank you for your love and your compassion and your mercy and your forgiveness in our lives right now. Please keep this prayer and this forgiveness unfolding in each of these hearts right here listening to this as we move forward in our days, as we move forward in our week, as we move forward through the holidays. Help this light to unfurl and unveil within each of us right here, right now. Thank you so much. Bless you. Thank you. We love you. Amen. So it is. Amen. Okay. All right. So I'm going to leave you with that, and join me tomorrow for day 2. I am unveiling each piece per day. I don't exactly know which piece will be showing up, and I'm not going to share that, and so please join me. Please feel free and come to the event on Facebook, so you're going, so that you'll get notified, and I will see you on day 2. Thank you so much.